been doing too well mentally. He attempted to strike me with a hammer for his glance, and I had to inform him multiple times that I was not infected. He eventually settled down, though. Very high alert and very fast, though he may swing at times when swinging is unneeded. One of the earliest victims to this parasite. His face has been so deformed he covers it with his hands. I'm going to call it because there's no sign of arm me will fend that husk of a being. Seems stable. Most likely gets tired of having to deal with infected victims. Usually seen with Jackal or Okul, and he still has a bit of blood on his conad after Okul shot an infected and got on it. He still hasn't cleaned it off yet. Gross. Scavenger of our group gathers the materials of nutrients he's able to find. He uses the toaster as a weapon to protect himself. Odd choice, but whatever gets the job done, I guess. We think he might be going insane. He keeps talking about sliced bread. Clearly he's been for a lot, and he's really struggling to express himself right now. He's part of the main survive group, but hasn't been able to come out of his tent. Poor dude. The bravest member of the group. He uses an axe as his primary weapon. He also uses it to chop down trees for wood needed for crafts and other purposes. During an encounter in the forest, he attacked an infected Sepp, but Sepp had appeared to reassemble himself after assault. Realizing the danger, he quickly decided to escape the area. One of the other early known infected. He was also a scavenger, searching for the forest, but ended up getting attacked by Sep. He doesn't seem to be fully screwed over yet, but it's probably too late to do anything to help him now. He's doing his best to stay stable, but losing his girlfriend to an infected individual has deeply shaken him. It's understandable that he feels this way, and it's clear he's driven by a desire for revenge. Tom is currently managing to stay somewhat stable, though he has unfortunately been infected by worms after his encounter with Hopi. Thankfully, the infection is still recent, which means he hasn't completely lost himself. His essence is still there, and we take comfort in that. That said, we understand that, due to his infection, it's important for him to keep his distance from us for the time being. God damn it. Uninfected individual. I was overtaken by the parasitic worms before she could escape. The fingers on its tail has been replaced by worms. Once grabbed, these worms will immediately crawl out and take over your body. There are no clear signs that Hopi's true self remains. Balatia hasn't been completely deformed yet. Another survivor. He built a flamethrower to set things ablaze, essentially lighting up a campfire for the night. The infected can't handle strong light or heat. It's one of the few things we know for sure. Sep is a strange case. He's one of the earlier known infecteds, but not as messed up as Artemis level. There's no sign of Sep anywhere. The parasite is completely in control of his body. His mouth is also just always open, like it's locked in place. Jaga tried to decapitate him earlier, but the worms got separated the head and reattached it. I think he has a new neck. Somehow unfazed by all this. He uses his handiwork to his advantage and usually grabs things out of wood or other materials. Usually uses some type of aid or another. Sometimes he tries to joke around with Leo, but due to Leo's current state, they will respond back by throwing a random object nearby at him. He's somehow unfazed by all this. He uses his handiwork to his advantage and usually grabs things out of wood or other materials. Usually uses some type of aid or another. Sometimes he tries to joke around with Leo, but due to Leo's current state, they will respond back by throwing a random object nearby at him.
point to run and hide. We all need to abide that we have to eliminate the ones that had the terrible fate. Their minds controlled, they took a toll. Have to make them stop. We shall not give up, no point to run.
Cower, counter, unafraid. Perseverance, you gotta stay brave. Need to fight or all will fade. Keep it together when matters are grave. Cower, hider, live and fight. Do whatever it takes to survive. Hunt for shelter, manage life. No matter what happens, I've got to stay alive. Cower, counter, unafraid. Perseverance, you gotta stay brave. Need to fight or all will fade. Keep it together when matters are grave. Cower, hider, live and fight. Do whatever it takes to survive. Hunt for shelter, manage life.
Hey, it's me. I'm the one documenting everyone. As for how I'm doing, I'm mostly okay. I've just experienced mild appearance changes that could be useful in this situation. However, I'd rather not get too close to those affected. Hey, it's me. I'm the one documenting everyone. As for how I'm doing, I'm mostly okay. I've just experienced mild appearance changes that could be useful in this situation.
No point to run and hide. We all need to abide that we have to eliminate the ones that had the terrible
Do whatever it takes to survive. Hunt for shelter, manage life. No matter what happens, I've got to stay alive. Counter, unafraid. Perseverance, you gotta stay brave. Need to fight or all will fade. Keep it together when matters are grave. Cower, hider, live and fight. Do whatever it takes to survive.
to run and hide. We all need to abide that we have to